I hereby order court in session. Today, we will hear from each of the body systems. Once and for all, we will end the argument that has gone on for many years. Today, I will decide which human body system is most important. Each system will present its case and be heard. Is this clear? Thank you. Now, skeletal system. You have been called the basic form of our bodies, right?
Right, Your Honor. I give our bodies their shape. I also protect all of the organs inside. Without me, the body would just be a blob on the floor.
You sound important then, skeletal system. Tell me more about yourself.
In an adult body, I am made up of 206 bones. In a child, I am made up of 300 bones. Some of these bones harden over time and some bones fuse together. My smallest bone is less than an inch long and is called the stirrup. It is in the ear. My biggest bone is the thigh bone. How long that one is depends on how tall the body is.
Okay, so you have a lot of parts. What else?
The skull is also part of my system. The skull is basically like a bike helmet for the brain. The rib cage, another part of me, protects the heart and the lungs.
Respiratory system, lungs, and circulatory system, heart, and nervous system, brain. So you're saying we are really important too?
Sure, you are important, but I am more important because without me, you would get crushed easily. I protect you.
Okay, skeletal system. Thank you. Is there anything else you would like to add?
I just wanted to say that without me, Your Honor, the body would not really be a body. The organs would get injured too easily. The body would have no shape. The person would die. I do need calcium-rich foods to keep my bones strong, but I am worth it. I am the most important part of the body.
Thank you for your testimony. Next, I would like to hear from the muscular system.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm a little hurt that the skeletal system didn't mention me.
And why is that?
Because we are bodies. We work together. Yes, the bones are important, Your Honor, but they cannot move by themselves. They are just the shell of the person. I am the most important system because without me, the body couldn't actually do anything.
Okay, explain please.
The muscles that make up my system are what make the body move, jump, play, run, eat, go to the bathroom, and so much more. My muscles are attached to the bones and joints. Basically, my muscles are big rubber bands, and there are over 600 of them.
Even more muscles than bones. Impressive. Keep going.
Some of muscles are called voluntary muscles. This means they work only when the brain tells them to work. For example, if a body wants to kick something, the brain has to tell those muscles to move.
See, I told you, I am the most important.
That's enough, nervous system. Go ahead, muscular system.
Thank you. Some of my muscles are involuntary. This means they move without anything telling it to move. For example, the heart beats without the brain thinking about it. The eyes focus without the body thinking about it. These muscles just do their jobs without being told to.
Very interesting. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
The more the muscles are used, the stronger they are. If a person uses his muscles often, the muscles can get pretty big and will be really strong. Muscles do need energy to work right, and we get that energy through the healthy foods people eat. Protein, like in meat, fish, nuts, and dairy, really helps us. Basically, Your Honor, I am the most important system because I make the body move. Without me, the body would be a blob on the couch of a pile of bones, unhealthy and unable to exercise.
Thank you for your testimony. I think I would like to hear from the respiratory system next.
Right, Your Honor, I would like to say that I am the most important body system because I am responsible for taking the air and getting oxygen to the blood. I also get rid of the bad air, carbon dioxide. Without the oxygen, I take in without getting rid of the carbon dioxide. The body would surely die. Everybody uses oxygen to break down nutrients for energy. The waste is turned into carbon dioxide. If your body doesn't have oxygen, nothing works. If your body has too much carbon dioxide, nothing works.
Sounds like an important job. Keep going.
I am basically the lungs and the windpipe. The air and comes in through the mouth and nose and travels down to the windpipe to the lungs. My lungs expand like a big balloons as oxygen comes in. They contract or get smaller or deflate when carbon dioxide goes out.
Do these lungs do anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. The lungs helps us to talk, sing, laugh, cry, scream, growl, and make any other sound you can think of. They help us to communicate with others. Sometimes we have to sneeze or cough to clear things out of our airways like dust, pollen, dirt, or air pollution.
Very well said. Is there anything else you would like to add?
I would just like to say that people should really take care of me. Exercising is the best way to keep me healthy. Avoiding cigarette smoke and air pollution is also a good idea. Without me, the body cannot live. I am the most important system.
You made your case. Thank you, respiratory system. Next, let's hear from the digestive system.
Hello, Your Honor. I would like to ask how your lunch break was today. But I already know, since I'm the one taking care of the food you ate. I am your mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestines, and large intestines. All of these organs work together to turn that turkey sandwich on wheat bread into something your body can actually use. We are processing it into energy.
That was a good sandwich. Tell me more, please.
Well, we start in your mouth. The saliva or spit and your chewing helps to break down the food into smaller, softer pieces. Then as you swallow, those pieces go to the stretchy tube called the esophagus in the stomach.
Is the esophagus in your throat like the windpipe? Are they the same?
Yes, it is in the throat, but no, Your Honor, they are not the same tube. The esophagus goes to the stomach, the windpipe goes to those balloon-like lungs.
Okay, continue.
Once the food is in the stomachs, muscles there help jerks and mix the food with something called gastric juice. Have you ever hiccuped and had a burning feeling in your throat? Those are some of the gastric juices coming back up a little. You try to control that, but sometimes they slip out a little. The stomach mixes and mixes until basically the food is like soup, then it's sent to the small intestines, which are really actually a very long tube that is like called a snake. If you unroll the small intestines, you would get about 22 feet of tube. That's about the length of pickup of trucks bumper to bumper.
Wow. And that is the small intestine?
Yes, Your Honor. And that's where the food is broken down even more into vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients for the body to use. What's left if gets passed to the large intestine, also called the colon. Water and anything else that can be used is absorbed here. Everything else got pushed out as poop.
You do a lot of work. Why are you important to the body?
Thank you, Your Honor. I do work hard. I am important to the body because without me, the body could not get any nutrients, vitamins, minerals, or any other energy from the food. I work best with nutrients foods and a lot of water. But without me, the body would not get any energy to breathe, to move, or to live.
Thank you, digestive system. How about the circulatory system next?
Oh, my heart is pounding. My blood is pumping. Your Honor, I want to let my actions speak for themselves. Will you play along with me?
For a minute. Go ahead.
Please take your pointer and middle fingers and place them to your neck, like this. Do you feel that pulse? Please take your hand and squeeze the base of one of your fingers. Hold it until your finger starts to hurt a little and turns purplish and cold. This is basically what happens when your leg or arms fall asleep. You cut off the blood flow to that area. It hurts too. Your Honor, have you ever cut yourself? And what happened? Did you rush to stop the bleeding? Why? Your Honor, my system is the heart, the arteries, the blood vessels, and the capillaries. The heart pumps the blood throughout the body through the bunch of tunnels, which are the arteries, the blood vessels, and the capillaries. Your body is basically a big road map of tunnels, and every tunnel takes blood to the organs so they can work, and to the arms, legs, toes, and fingers so they work too. If the heart stops bleeding, the blood stops moving. If the blood stops moving, the body stops working. Yes, Your Honor, I will rest my case.
Your Honor, I think you will see it soon that I am the most important system. I am made up of the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerve cell. I am basically command the center of the entire body. I am in control. If I tell the muscle to move, they move. I even control those involuntary movements that the muscular system talk about. I control the sweating, the digesting food, the heart beating, and the lungs breathing. Without me, none of it would happen. Yes, Your Honor. To be honest, I do. I also control the senses. I see, hear, feel, smell, and taste. I do it all. I tell the body when something hurts because my nerve cells send message to my nerves, up my spinal column, into my brain, and I quickly send message back. For example, if my hand is sitting into hot stove, the nerve cells feel the pain. They quickly send a signal to the brain. The brain makes decision to tell the hand to move it up the stove. The message gets sent back to my hand and the person moves their hand before it gets to the body bone. Without me, the body would just not function at all.
To all the systems, attention please. I have made a decision. First, let me explain what I think before I tell you which system is most important. Nervous system. You are the brains of the operation. You are the command center, but you need oxygen from the lungs in the respiratory system, right? And you get that oxygen because the blood in the circulatory system brings it to you. Circulatory system. You need the lungs to get the oxygen to you too, correct? Respiratory system. If you don't get exercise, you won't be able to work very well. Okay, well, you can't get exercise without the muscular system moving you around. And the muscular system can't move around without the support of the bones and joints in the skeletal system, correct? All of you need a digestive system because that is where the foods becomes energy and nutrients to make you work the way you are supposed to be. So basically, you all need each other, right? I officially declare that the most important system of the body is the six of you together. All of you are equally important because you would not be able to work without each other. Argument settled, case dismissed.